Hey guys, what's going on? Titan Gaming back here with another Apex Legends video. Today I'm going to be counting down the top 10 things that you missed from the Season 4 patch notes. Before we get into this though, I just want to thank everybody for the tremendous support on my previous video where I went through everything from the Battle Pass. If you haven't seen that yet, I'll have that in the top right hand corner for you to check out. But without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. So the first thing that you may have missed is that dive trails now reset. So previously everyone had been grandfathered in if you were a diamond or predator player in season 2 or 3, which were the only real competitive seasons. You will keep your dive trail permanently, but now going forward after every season, your diamond or predator trail will reset. So just keep that in mind. Another thing that you may have missed is that if you are playing Revenant in competitive and you hit somebody with the silence effect and one of your teammates kills them, you will receive an assist for that. And this is just a bonus one in here, but now the assist is 7.5 seconds instead of 5 away from when the person is killed from when you touched them. So if you hit somebody with the silence effect, as long as that is active, you will receive an assist for that kill. Now the third thing that you probably missed is that energy ammo now has 30 rounds in a brick compared to the previous 20 that it used to have, and that all of the other weapons have, other than sniper ammo, which is 10. Now the reasoning for this, they said, is that because now there are only 2 energy weapons in the game, L-Star and the Havoc, since all the other ones have been switched over to sniper rifle ammo, and they were afraid that it would be too difficult to find energy ammo because it was such a small percentage in the loot pool. So now there is 30 rounds as opposed to 20. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about is the 14 guns which had their iron sights adjusted. Now these 14 guns, which I'm going to read off right now, supposedly had inaccurate iron sights, and that was the longbow DMR, the triple take, the charge rifle, the Sentinel, Havoc, R301, Flatline, Spitfire, R99, Alternator, Mozambique, Mastiff, RE45, and Wingman. So if you previously felt like any of those were not 100% accurate, they have been fixed, and the iron sights will no longer jostle around when you're crouching or walking, so it will be 100% accurate. Now the next thing is that the G7 Scout received a far greater nerf than a lot of people think that it did. So first off, it's actually been moved from the sniper class to the assault rifle class. In addition to that, it no longer accepts any sniper parts, only AR parts. It still gets the double tap. Its double tap time has been increased from 0.4 to 5 seconds to 0.475 seconds, which doesn't seem like that long, but it definitely is when you're trying to track a moving target. In addition, the fire rate was nerfed from 4.5 down to 4. And that's definitely something that you're going to feel when you're trying to rapid fire. And it previously had no ADS air spread, which it does now. So you're no longer going to be able to hit shots on zip lines, and it'll be a lot harder when you're falling. So people who abused the G7 Scout are definitely going to be in for an awakening when they pick that up, because it had an extensive nerf. Next, let's talk about the wacky Wingman mag sizes. So there's an initial buff for it. So when you first pick up the Wingman, it is going to have 5 rounds now. Common, you're only going to get that 1 bullet. It's now going to be a 6 round mag. The rare, it used to be 8 and is now going to be 7. And the epic used to be 10 and you're getting knocked down to an 8. So an initial buff when you pick it up, but as you get more extended mags, you're going to start to feel that nerf. Speaking of nerfs and buffs, let's look at the potentially most useless buff in video game history that's not true at all. But now when you down people during the Beast of the Hunt as Bloodhound, you will receive 5 additional seconds of their ultimate. This feels so underwhelming and useless to me. It feels very minimal because they definitely needed a bigger buff than this, and it's just kind of a slap in the face to anybody who was expecting that buff for them. So going on to the next one, Crypto can no longer put Gibby's dome shield on top of his drone, which was a previous glitch that a lot of people abused, which was honestly a pretty funny glitch, but he did get a buff so that his EMP no longer destroys friendly Gibby dome shields. They just keep buffing Crypto, and I feel like they're not buffing him in the right direction. Wiggling around his EMP is not making him any more of a competitive legend. And then the final one that I want to talk about is one that you definitely missed because it was literally the last 2 sentences of the entire patch notes, and it's pretty cryptic. I'll just go ahead and read it for you guys. It says, with this patch, we'll be pushing out changes globally to matchmaking that we've been testing in specific regions. We're well aware that this has been a contentious topic among players, and there's been some misinformation out there, so just to be clear, SBMM has existed in Apex since launch, and we will be continuing to improve it over time. So they say that SBMM has been in the game the whole time, but that they are pushing out some changes to it. Now, I don't know what this means, but let me know in the comments what you guys think of the season so far, since it will have been about 24 hours when this video comes out that it has launched. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something and that it will help you in your Season 4 escapades. But that's going to be it for me, guys, so until next time, take it easy.